Greetings, greetings. Oh, I should have took this off. How y'all doing today? It's your girl Queen Serene and Nose. How y'all doing? I had my hair up when I was working out, or my weave up, should I say? Dang, I should have kept it the way it was. Now I'm doing the most. Uh, yeah, okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Um, it is Testimonial Tuesdays. Um, here on Gold Digger, y'all. And today we are going to talk about having balance in your life, a lot more, structure, basically. How do we balance our life? How do we, as Wonder Women and Supermen, how do we get it all done? You know, I'm gonna give you my testimony since it's Testimonial Tuesdays. Just my perspective on balancing and how I do it, right? And I would love to hear your comments about how you do it, right? So yes, we're here on Gold Digger where we generate an objective, ambitious lifestyle over here, okay? And if you haven't already, look at that. If you haven't already, join our accountability call that we have every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time. 8 a.m. Central Time every Sunday morning. If you missed last week, it was a treat. It was a treat. We had fun. We had fun last week. Okay. But what we basically do is and that's one way of doing it. Balancing your life is planning your life, right? Something I talk about all the time, planning your life. And let me turn this off, y'all, because it will start reading. Dang. But balancing your life, planning your life, right? So structure it, you have to structure it and plan it accordingly. You know, that's a way to have balance, knowing what you're going to do before you do it. Because we could do so many things and we say yes too many times. So many times it's just like, can you do this? Yes, yes. Okay, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. We got to learn how to say no. That's one major way of keeping balance, right? Know how much is on your plate. Don't let your eyes be bigger than when you're overeating, don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach. Okay, don't let your eyes get too big. Okay, or your hands get too heavy or light. I don't know. I want to say something different, right? Because we'll take on so much, and we really shouldn't because we can get burnt out. I should know. I've done it before. I've done it before. Even here recently with managing my businesses, taking care of others, you can get burnt out. You know, you can. And you have to learn to say no, especially sometimes. I mean, we have loved ones that needs assistance and help and things like that, but we have to learn to say no because especially and when I say no, I'm not talking about, I mean, of course we want to help. That's what family is all about. And friendships. It's all about helping. I'm not saying no just cuz no, no, no. No, I'm saying that we all got that person that always asking, that always and can do for themselves and but leans on you a little too much. That's what I'm talking about. But then it could be others that you really can't because you got to think about yourself. You got to think about yourself and how it's affecting you and your mental state, right? So we have to really have balance. And like I said, planning it is one, putting not putting too much on your plate, right? Because what we do, we work, have a job, have a business, have a side hustle, have children, have a husband or a significant other, and it gets to be a lot. Then we're helping the community out, volunteering and things like that. We do so much, and then something is always coming up, and we're always saying yes. We got you. We will help. We have to have that balance because, and even say you just have certain things that's going on in your life, right? If you have certain things that's going on in your life, then you have to um, even with balancing that, you have to be mindful of the amount of time that you have with one than the other versus. So I guess a good example would be um, your work life, of course, you have your 9 to 5 or whatever. Some of us work overtime, right? But then you have to have some time taking care of your children. That's important. Some of us, we like to work 2 and 3 jobs or have 2 or 3 side hustles, but we have to balance and we have to put that time in for our children. And that's not just buying them things. That's, I mean, providing that roof over their head. Is that mental support that they need. That, yes, you did a good job. Let me look at your homework. Let me see what you're doing in school. Let me do your hair. You know what I'm saying? Keep it, because sometimes I can tell you, parents, when you have daughters and several daughters, I had 6. I had to get up. My children, if they hear this, they're gonna say, "Mama's still saying that." Yes, I got up and I did 6 heads every morning, Monday through Friday. Every morning I got up and did 6 heads because I had 6 girls, and they all their hair was long just like this and down their back. And I had to do hair every morning. So when I see somebody and somebody with 1 or 2 daughters and they can't keep up with their hair, I'm just like, come on now. Hey, let's get together. Even if you don't know how to do hair, you could take them somewhere, do something, because it's important, because people children could be cruel at school, right? And I'm not saying looks is important. I'm just saying it is important to take care of yourself, and it's important to take care of your children too. And um that's a part of it. If you have daughters, even if you have sons, cutting their hair. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, that balance that you have to have. You work and work and you tired, but you still got to take care of your children. If you're married, you still have to, um, you know, be there for your husband or your significant other if you have a boyfriend or something like that. When I say be there for them, they still you need support as well. And when I say support, I'm not talking about financial support. Not saying that you can't, you know what I mean. But that's not what I'm on. I'm talking about mental. You know, baby, how was your day? Type of thing. You know what I mean? So that type of thing right there. You just have to, and of course we need that too. That's why I'm always expressing and saying have self-care, because you can't even do that if you're not pouring into yourself. You can't even take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself. That is very important, to take care of yourself. Okay? Very important. So, we, like I said, today is Testimonial Tuesday, and I'm just giving my testimony on keeping things together like we do. Because we take on the world. We really do. We take on the world. We take on a lot, and we got to find that balance. We have to find that. We have to find that time. We have to schedule it. That's why I say planning is so essential. When you write it down, because at first you don't see it, you're just all jumbled up, and you see that you have so much to do. But when you start organizing, that's another way of how you have balance, is organization. You got to be organized. So when you organize your life, planning your life and organizing that life, somebody keep on calling me on Instagram, then it will come through. You all will, and just like me, you'll have that balance, right? You can work with it. Okay. Well, that's all I want to talk about today on Testimonial Tuesdays. Again, join me every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time, and I'm going to help you get that balance in your life. I'm going to help you plan your life, right? Because that's what we're doing. We're talking about what we did the week before. We're talking about what we're going to do the next week. We're executors, we're goal diggers, and we complete. We complete. We're not going to go by this whole year and say, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. We're going to say, I did, have done, and got it. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. All right. So with that being said, it's your girl Queen Serene, and I'm old. Peace.